What were your thoughts on just the effort you guys put in? I mean, obviously being eliminated from the playoffs earlier in the week, there wasn't a lot of quit there, was there?
No, I mean not. It's a good group of people. Like I've said all year, it's fortunate to be in front of them. So I'd expect the effort that they gave. This is a type of group that won't just because it's over change anything or, to be honest with you, I think that group feels deprived of what they're not going to get. They're one of the best teams in the whole conference here in January. And some things happened and some things fell out of control, and we lost a lot of practice time when the wheels fell off. So I still think they're real hungry to prove like we belong somewhere. And I think that's what happened tonight. They're a very hungry team with nothing to play for.
Tyler Rugsager is maybe the epitome of that hunger. What did you think of his effort tonight?
I thought Tyler was consistent as he's been all year. I just thought he gave a good Tyler Rutziger effort. I think, a lot of us as fans and people that come to the games could say, geez, you could almost say that maybe Tyler Rutziger could have 30 points for this hockey team based on the energy and the things that he does. And unfortunately, he'll probably never get that in his life. But, I was glad to see him get rewarded because he's pretty much the junkyard dog of the group. He's in there. He's a ham and egg guy, so he gets in there and gets after it. And it was nice to see him get rewarded with a couple of points.
Kandari and Rowney making their debuts for you tonight. What did you think of those two gentlemen?
I thought Mark Kandari, I thought he did a nice job. He's an old school guy, for a young school kid. Like, he plays like an old guy from the 70s and 80s. He's got a little mix of this dirt underneath his fingernails, and the other hand look like it has a glove on, and he's real nice. And the next two shifts, he's just a dog again, and he's chewing the other guy's rear end off in between shifts. And, he's just a throwback. He's a real good throwback. So I thought he brought good energy. He's had a lot to learn in a very short amount of time. We play a total different style than they did in Peoria. So I give him high marks. The good thing about what you felt was we didn't care how many mistakes he made tonight, just as long as he brought his energy, and I thought he did that. I thought Rowney started really well. I thought as the game wore on there, I thought, moving from college into here, I thought the conditioning became a little bit of a factor for him. But I thought he did a nice job, and, he was flanked by two good players. I thought Walter and Nemitz did a nice job of bringing him along today, so I was happy for Carter.
What are you expecting Toronto to bring to the table on Sunday?
I think the same. That we've always seen. I think that they're a group that's moving forward. They've had a good year again. Very typical. They're always stacked with good talent, and then when they lose it, they replenish it with talent. So, I'd expect nothing but their best. I don't think they won't surprise us with anything. They don't have enough bodies along on the trip, I don't think, to surprise us with any players unless they send some players down. And the same thing will happen for us. Calgary played tonight. We're probably going to lose players, between now and Sunday. And some players may come back, some players might not. So I think both teams are in a similar situation.
Troy, the team continues to impress everybody. They bring in all the superstars. Did you get a chance to talk to Daryl Sittler tonight?
No, I did not. No.
Would you have liked
To be honest, no. I'm sure he's a great guy and everything, but I'm sure he's but I got a job to do. My mom couldn't have been here. I wouldn't have wanted to see my mom. Hi, Mom, but I really got a job to do right now, and I'll be a real good soldier when it's all over.
What was the play of Jones coming back?
I thought Jones was good. That's a tough spot. It's a great question. It's a tough spot. It's a great learning situation for a lot of young players. You get called up the other day, you go up and you play a game. He actually went up there not knowing he would play. He did play in the game. Got told this morning after their skate, when you wake up as a young man at his age and you wake up and you're thinking you're playing again tonight in the game in Calgary against Phoenix, and by the end of the skate you're getting pulled into the office and you got to get on a plane, land at 4:30, go right to the rink without a pregame meal and play here tonight with that energy. I give him high marks. He brings us great energy. I give him a real lot of marks on his attitude. This has been a tough stretch, but a stretch that'll make him a better man. If he can handle this the way he should, then it'll pay off dividends somewhere down the road for him. And he's doing that right now. He's been a good soldier.
Last question, guys. With it being Fan Appreciation Night, do you have a message to your fans?
Well, I'd be on behalf of our coaching staff and behalf of our team, like to say thank you. I think that all things considered, you know, in life and where we're at and the place that we live in, it's very easy to look at this particular group of men or coaching staff or our organization and say, you know, it's not the right team here. But in general, the great thing about life and about human existence is we all find colors to cheer for. You know, that's a great thing about life is we find things to cheer for, like color-wise. And a lot of people are cheering for the red and black. Like, that's pretty cool. And I'm real thankful to the Abbotsford Heat fans for their support.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.